The following segment is sponsored by Creative Society.
Every winter when the temperature drops, your furnace, if not properly maintained, could emit deadly carbon monoxide. Sean McGraw from American Veteran AC is here to talk about it this morning. Hi, Sean.
Good morning to y'all.
We talked about this subject the other day because any fuel-burning appliance creates carbon monoxide, but it's really important to know that does not mean it's dangerous to run them, right? Tell us why that is.
That's right. It's not scare tactics or nothing like that. It's just about being aware of what's in your home. So you need to take care of it. That's the bottom line of it, is it's not an appliance that just sits there and you forget about. If it's not maintained, it's not going to take care of you. And at that point, it does have potential for failure. And unfortunately, because it's burning natural fuel sources, it has a potential for failure, like you talked about, things we don't want to think about, but it actually happens.
And we want to talk about this so that people are aware, really. So explain what can go wrong. What could cause carbon monoxide buildup in a home?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it is a common occurrence. So just some numbers for you, I guess. 420 deaths per year in the U.S. from carbon monoxide poisoning. 50,000 are admitted to emergency response. Now, granted, those are CDC numbers, so they might have been shot and found later in their car. They called it carbon monoxide, I don't know. But it is a real issue. So maintaining that system and making sure everything's properly maintained is an ideal thing. And making sure that we're utilizing the appliance for the proper way is another deal. We talked before about using a stove to heat your house. Bad idea. Even though it might get you heat, you're basically introducing danger into your home at that point.
And it's always worth mentioning carbon monoxide detectors because that's the backup system that can save lives. So tell us, where do they need to be located in our homes and how often do they need to be tested?
They need to be tested at least every year, every start of the season when it's coming through. As far as location goes, I recommend them in the hallway in between any rooms, any sleeping quarters, and in the sleeping quarters of every room. They're not that expensive, and it's a cheap life insurance policy as far as I'm concerned. So in every room of the house, to answer the question on there. And if they go off, that's time to get the heck out of the house. Leave. Don't wonder why it's going off. Get out of the house, call the fire department, figure out why it's going off from there when you're in a safe environment. Because carbon monoxide doesn't give you a warning. That's there to wake you up. That's it. It's
Well, the fact is, the better maintained our systems are, the more peace of mind that comes with that. And that is available with your all-in-one comfort plan. So tell us how that works.
That's a new unit replacement. We're going to come out to replace the system. But on top of replacing the system, we're going to go ahead and dedicate ourselves to maintain that system twice a year for the next decade. For the next 10 years, we're going to maintain that system. And we're going to be out there proactively figuring out what's going on with it. So we're not going to wait for it to fail you. I don't want it to fail you. That's the goal in it. We want this to have good reviews all the way across the deal, and it has in the past. Over the past 4 years, we offered it where people love it because they don't have to think about their system anymore. We call you up, we tell you we're coming out. If something's broke, we say, hey, this is broke. But guess what? You don't have to worry about it because you bought the all-in-one comfort plan, and we're going to go ahead and fix it for free. It's great.
You're professionals. You make sure it gets done right the first time. It's part of your mission, and people love working with you. They can contact American Veteran at the number on screen, 435-0822, or visit the website, AmericanVeteranAC.com. Sean McGraw, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Y'all take care. God bless.